The gentleman from Texas is recognized.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. At this time, I'm pleased to recognize the gentlelady from Georgia for 1 minute.
Gentlewoman from Georgia is recognized for 1 minute.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I'd like to remind my Democrat colleagues across the aisle that I'm from the state of Georgia, where proudly we are open. My son has been going in person to school this entire school year. As a matter of fact, he played football where they had practices and games, and parents got to attend and sit in the stadium. Children being kept home from school is about the worst thing that you can possibly do. If you really want to do anything to help Americans, reopen the schools, reopen America, and stop wasting more American tax dollars. It's a complete lie to the American taxpayers that you're going to save the day with your $1.9 trillion spending bill, and you think you're going to save children. If you want to save children, reopen the schools. The Biden administration is fine with having 100% open schools at the border for children that are coming into our country. Why are our children being forced to stay home in blue states in many places for no reason when their parents pay the taxes? The best way to save America is reopen.
Fired, and we ask members to direct their comments to the chair. The gentleman from Massachusetts is recognized.
Yeah, Madam Speaker, we all want schools to reopen, but we want them to reopen safely. And there is such a thing called science that we need to respect, and we need to make sure that our schools are reopened safely. This is a deadly disease that has invaded our country. We've all lost friends and loved ones to COVID-19. We lost a congressman-elect and a sitting member of Congress on the Republican side. We lost them to COVID. So to get up here and to talk like this is much ado about nothing, I mean, come on. What are my friends thinking? This is serious. And community after community all throughout this country are trying to find ways to reopen schools safely. Some of them are trying to invest in infrastructure for better ventilation, to make sure that it is safe. Some are talking about additional school buses to be able to transport kids to and from safely. They need resources, not encouragement. I mean, give me a break. How insulting to somebody watching this debate in any of our districts to hear members of Congress get up and say, you know, you don't need any help, you don't need any resources, you don't need any money to be able to help institute these changes so we can get kids back to school safely, but we're going to give you encouragement instead. Come on. We could do better than that. I reserve my time.
Gentleman reserves his time. Gentleman from Georgia.